Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your readings. So, today we're working on a series I call God the Troubleshooter. I only came up with that name when I was well into the readings. Probably by about the fifth reading, I understood what to call it. I knew the concept. But yeah, this is God the Troubleshooter. So, this is basically what this reading is about. God troubleshooting our problems for us. But this is just to make us aware of what God is doing, because God is always working for us in the background. But I'm just here to highlight what God is doing so that people don't think that God isn't doing anything. Because a lot of the times it looks like God is not doing anything, but it's only because we don't have the trained eyes and the understanding to know that God has our best interests at heart all the time, no matter who we are, and is ceaselessly working to make our lives the best that it can be in any and every circumstance. Saying that, I would like to highlight that if you do good, you get a much easier ride. It doesn't mean that life won't be hard. It simply means that you have the tenacity to go through a hard life. If you do bad, obviously God will take its strength away from you. God will take its courage away from you. God will take its power away from you. And you will experience the sum of the actions you have been putting out. So, if you don't want it to come back to you, don't put it out into the world. That's basically one of the messages that God wants to highlight at this time. What thee sends out will come back to thee. Do unto others as you help them do unto you. If you don't want it for yourself, don't do it to anybody else. Make sure you're on the right side of the law. Divine law. Formal. So what was that about? So it felt right. When I made the split, it felt wrong. And that happened twice. So something that you're doing. So I did it and it felt right at first, and then it felt wrong. And I did it and it felt right at first. And then once I pull it all the way apart, it felt wrong again. So you're involved in something, and it's like God is going to guide you that before you reach right to the end of what it is, God is going to redirect you to the right, to the correct way, or the correct thing, the correct person, the correct something. So you were going one way that felt correct, or doing something that felt correct, but then at a certain point in the middle of the transit, it felt wrong. And that happened twice. So I don't know if it happened to you twice or if it's going to happen twice. But God is going to redirect you, but you just have to pay attention and accept the redirection. Okay? So you don't want to miss your blessing. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the revealing God. Perception and revelation. Discovers hidden treasure. Reveals secrets of nature. You see that? That's exactly what happened just now. Because I went to split the deck and it felt so right. And then once I pulled it apart, it's like, no, that ain't it. Then I went again. It feels right again. Pull it apart. No, that ain't it. But you have to, it took me feeling confident enough in what my intuition is telling me. So that's the magic part. So put your pride aside. Don't worry about who's seeing you. Don't worry about who is saying what or whatever. Follow the vibe within you. It's not going to steer you wrong. Because I could have continued on either of the two wrong splits as if, yeah, this is it. That was not it. So don't let your pride stand in your way in getting to the truth of something. It says perception. So how you're perceiving something. So your perception is going to be off twice. Follow your vibe. So perception and revelation. So you're perceiving one thing and then something else is being revealed to you. That's exactly what happened just now. Okay? So don't be afraid to follow your vibe. Be true to what you're feeling. Be true to what you're seeing. Be true to what you're sensing. Okay? Because there's a high possibility of being deceived. Okay? All right. So let your intuition be your guide. Follow your vibe. Okay. Not your emotions, not your mind, not your heart. Follow your vibe. Okay. That part of you that cannot be explained. Or maybe you can. Maybe it's just me who can't explain that part. Your God part. Follow your vibe. So, the first God to come out, the only God. Hello. It says, desire for knowledge protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. And this ear just started ringing. What's this? My right ear. Maybe it was that trumpet. I was hearing that trumpet. So it says, desire for knowledge protects from liars. So somebody's trying to deceive you, and God is going to allow you to perceive the deceit. Okay? Protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. So if somebody's trying to do an evil spell on you or something like that, it's not gonna work. If somebody sent some kind of a bad spirit to torment you, that's not gonna work either. So before we continue, let's see what energy this one should be perceived in. Okay, it's this way. It's in the upright. It says the God of Trinity. So Trinity, I learned today, stands for completion. Well, that's the meaning that it came through to me today as. So a Trinity is a triangle and it's covered. It's closed all the way. Okay. It says mission, protects against slander and impious people. So mission. So you're on a mission for knowledge, or somebody's on a mission to deceive you. And God is going to protect you from you being deceived by them. So that shuffle in itself was your whole message. The way that shuffle took place, that was your whole message. Let's see the underlying issue. The Ten of Pentacles, the Honorable God. Inner and outer works. Helps one keep their job. Protects against disasters. So that's the underlying issue. So this could be taking place at your work. Okay, well, this has something to do with work. Inner and outer work. Helps one keep their job. Shit, this could have something to do with you fine-tuning your intuition or your sense of perception. But whatever it is, somebody's trying to deceive you, and God's not going to allow that to happen. But you have to trust your intuition. Don't be ashamed to change your mind if you feel something telling you, yeah, I thought it was that, but it's not that. If you get that vibe, follow that vibe. The next one behind it, it says, in the all-pervading God, intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful toward their parents. Okay, so that's the underlying issue. Intellectual richness. So you're gonna know. God intends for you to know. Protects fertility of women and makes children respectful toward their parents. So someone with authority over you, if they're trying to deceive you, God's not going to have it. God is going to show you the truth of the situation. And then we have the forbearing God, patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. Patience, reveals secrets of nature. I feel like that's what most applies to you. Patience and revealing secrets of nature. Why y'all make so much noise?
And nuts.
We should show everybody you. Hello.
I'm covered.
Yeah, it's fine. That's Malika disturbing us, everybody.
You want nuts or fruit and nuts?
I'm already nutty. I don't need any extra.
You only were getting nuts anyway. Fruit and nuts is enough.
The bag.
Oh, even better.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Actually, no, I'm not.
It was meant to happen.
Yeah.
Positive nuts are coming into your life soon.
Positive nuts. Yeah, that will be me and you. So whoever this is that's trying to deceive you, whether it's a parent, whether it's just your boss, or whoever it is that feel they got authority over you and your mind, God said, it's not happening. So that's your message, Aquarius. Until next time, my darling. Take care.
Eat nuts.